Hello everybody and welcome to this channel. Today I wanted to see what kind of a message angels, guardians, universe, whatever you call it, whatever you believe in, have for you. So there's going to be 3 positions that you will see on your screen. Take your time and just choose the deck that you like the most. And I will go for now for those who chose this beautiful deck. You know what I like a lot about this deck is that they have clear messages. It says that you should spend more time outdoors. So perhaps you've been working a lot, you've been exhausted physically, emotionally. Definitely whenever you have opportunity, go out, go to the nature, maybe some park if you live in a city. It will just help you to rejuvenate. And I mean, nature by itself, it's a great source of energy. You know, me personally, whenever I go there, I just feel so relaxed and energized. And so it looks like it's going to help you to be the powerful presence of peace. Give all your worries and cares to God, for He cares about you. These 2 cards are very similar to each other because you can even see they're both on nature. It says about be present, go out, relax. Because you know, in this very fast-paced society, it is so easy to get burned out, even by the smallest things. And maybe you did want to take some break but decided, hey, you know what? Netflix and couch, they're pretty chill too. They're going to help me relax as well. Why would I need to spend, I don't know, maybe an hour drive to a park or a forest and I can just watch the movie as well? They say go. Go relax, very much preferably to be outside, and try to maybe meditate if you do this. If you don't, just be present, look at the trees, hug them, talk to them, say how grateful you're to the sun. Just reconnect with the outside world that is not the city. If you live in a village or very close to the forest, then obviously it's going to be a lot easier for you to do so. I honestly don't know if there's a need to pull any more cards because the message is pretty clear. Whenever you have opportunity, take it, spend time outdoors. Try to find peace inside. It will help clear the mind and therefore the body. So yes, I guess it's like a very short message for the first option because there's truly not much to add. But you know, why need a long message when it is a pretty clear direction? So best of luck relaxing outdoors. Okay, for those who chose the second deck, it is kind of similar to the first option because it looks like you're a little bit exhausted, both emotionally and physically. And so they say that please take a little break because very soon you will need a lot of energy that you do not possess at this specific moment. You need to prepare and get into your resources again. Because if your body and mind is exhausted and you have something that will need your attention and your energy, it will be a lot more difficult to do. Because even the second card, it says that there's going to be a very important decision that you will soon have to make. And for that decision, you need to be energized. You cannot do this when you're tired. Because it is very likely that if you're not going to take a break, if you're not going to rejuvenate, you will make this decision out of tiredness and annoyance. This decision is quite important, so it needs to be made out of compassion and love. And when you will regain this peace inside you, and when you will feel very motivated to do stuff, to make decisions, etc., you can totally trust that whatever you're going to choose, it will be the best for you. But only if it comes from the heart, not from the mind that is very exhausted. So yes, in the summary, the message says that soon you will need a lot of resources, physically, mentally, so please take a break, relax, regain this energy. Whatever you do to rejuvenate, do it, because that decision is pretty impactful. And if you don't do it out of peace of mind, the consequences might not be the best. Yet if you do it when you feel compassion to yourself and therefore to the world, then you can totally trust that your choice was the best for you. But again, this trust can come only if you're connected to the guides, to angels, to the universe. If you trust them, if you're very annoyed, easily distracted, then obviously this disconnect is not going to grant you any trust. But yes, very similar to the first option, take a break, and not just for your body but also for this. And the last deck, I really love the design. It's probably one of my favorites. There's a possibility that recently you've been feeling like you're very disappointed in yourself, like you're not doing enough. Like you have a very specific goal which is quite big, and you feel like you're not doing enough to achieve it. Well, they say that every step that you do, it counts. It doesn't matter if it's big or small, because everything, like little by little, brick by brick, you're going to build this house, you're going to achieve this goal. It's just you've worried way too much. It is unnecessary. You've worried too much that you will not arrive to that destination. It is very unnecessary, because this energy that you spend on those worries, it could have been spent on achieving that goal that you set. Like all these cards are all about the goal. It's something that you want very, very much. But when we want something too desperately, it actually moves away from us. So it tells you, please release the stress, anxiety. Every step is important. Even when you're just a couch potato on your weekend and you'd be thinking, I need to do something, why am I even relaxing? No, it is very important to take breaks, to regain energy, and then continue moving on. And so there is a little like advice to you. Remember who you are. You're a very complex, unique being, and this adult gray world might made you a little bit less bright. But please, I don't know, maybe look at your child photos, at any photos where you felt happy, where you felt satisfied with yourself. Look at them. Remember who you are. It doesn't have to be just one thing. You can be fun and serious and also achieve the goal that you set. You don't need to be serious and then the goal is going to be achieved. No, it can be combined. I decided to pull one more card, and again, shake off the dust that society has put on you. Remember how colorful you are. Do something fun and exciting. Again, it doesn't have to be something important. It can be games, fun movie, sport activities, or whatever you prefer, do it. And it looks like in this constant rush, you a little bit lost touch with yourself. And so they say, please reconnect to you. Please stop being so hard on yourself. And you are at this moment, like all those cards, like you're so pressed, and it turned you from a very bright and colorful fish to a regular gray one. By fish I mean human. And so if to speak in a summary, even when you do something little, it still counts. Do not forget about it. Let go of all the anxiety and worries, even though I know it's easy to say, it's difficult to do, but maybe some sort of medication, sound, again, activities, do it. Whatever helps you, do it. And lastly, and I think most importantly, reconnect to yourself. Remember your personality. Remember that you're so much more than your achievements. You are so much more than this society considers successful. There's fun to you, childish fun, and I mean it in a good way, because you know, a lot of adults, they lose their spark inside when they grow up. Well, you did not, and you still have it, and please do not completely lose it. Just look at this fish, how colorful, vibrant, and unique it is. It is you. You are this fish. You do not need to dim your light to fit in, because without this light you're becoming gray. You're losing this childish spark. I don't think there's a need to add more cards, because for all the options it was a very clear message. I just wish you luck. I don't know who you are, but what I'm feeling from those cards, I'm like, please. The world and the society needs people like you, and if you lose your spark, it is going to be such a loss for humanity. So that was it. Very short video, I think, but you know, sometimes there's just not a lot to say, especially when such a clear direction is given. Whoever watched it, I really hope it was somewhat useful, and I just wish you luck. A lot of energy as well, because all those options, they were very, very exhausted, which is pretty understandable. This society, it likes to drain people. But thank you very much for watching. This channel is new, so any feedback is going to be very appreciated. Feel free to say so. I'm not going to bite unless there's something toxic. But yes, once again, thank you, and